The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. And this is Adriano. That has not gone well. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! Now, who's going to be first to this? Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, league winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. Terrific header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Balten gets it clear. That's an excellent interception. Great vision. It's a nicely shaped ball. And he can clear it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gabriel. And he's forced to go back. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And this is Shevchenko, out towards the flank. That's a lovely, neat pass. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely intercepted. Schneider, well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Schneider, and he's away. That is a brilliant interception. Ball is over the line. Schneider, and that's been intercepted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Shevchenko. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
Great chance! Goal! Flamengo! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Flamengo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Primeira.
Flamengo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Schneider. And this is Adriano.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yeah. Well, that pass isn't the best. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Busquets. Now it's Shevchenko. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, they've got it again. David Villa. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. And that has left him in a heap. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Adriano. Pass somewhat off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. And
Platini! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vieira. Cruzeiro finding their passes. It's Van Basten! And he hits the net. Cruzeiro are back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Platini. Can he get it through? Shifted it to the flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Van Basten.
Canal de armaria, eu tô cheio.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Knocks it into space. And that was nowhere near his best. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that...
Big chance! Goal! Crescer! And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually, you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is, well...
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that's well seen too. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
That's been intercepted. Well, there's a probing ball. And he's straight offside. The pass has gone astray. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Villa. Oh, that is a good ball to... It's Adriano! Oh, should have put that away.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Crescer have the chance to go the other way. Shevchenko proves just a little bit too strong. Gilberto Silva. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Shevchenko chasing after it. That has been cut short. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Busquets. Searching pass he's played there. No, he's just misjudged that one. Van Basten. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Van Basten, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
O cara botou esse cara pra jogar. Entrou no reta.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Played out to the right. Incoming delivery. Climbs up big. It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish.
Tele! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
Kaka! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile. Great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. And he's managed to get rid. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he cuts out the supply. That looks a cracking ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Corinthians! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very...
And a chance! Now it's Cruyff. Quarter of an hour played. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nesta gets the foot in and wins the ball. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Corinthians have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That was travelling. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through, so... Edmilson! That was superb goalkeeping.
Edmilson is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of... Pele! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Baresi makes the interception. Now it's Pele. Kaká. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has ended up in no man's land. He's on it, can he get away? Busquets. Well, that has not gone well. Forwards and with intent. 30 minutes gone. And it's Michel Platini. Mbappe gets into some space. Bergomi tries to clear. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Shoots! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And this is Pele. Distributed tidily. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bouten cuts it out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff.
That's going in strongly.
Shot could be on. Shot at goal! Goal! Corinthians! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Corinthians get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Platini. Dealt with nicely by the defence and claimed it back swiftly.
Teremos 3 minutos de
It's a good ball out wide. Shevchenko.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Delivery from him. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
There's the whistle for half-time. Cruzeiro are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Corinthians get the second half going. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Shevchenko. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Pele. Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Cruzeiro take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Cruzeiro are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Cruyff. That is good alertness. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival.
Corinthians really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substituição.
Ronaldinho. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Cruzeiro finding their passes.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Owen. Close shapes to shoot. Defending of the desperate variety. Opts to play it back. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that is asking for Roberto Baggio! They just took too long getting forward.
Roberto Baggio cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
That is Conte. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Big shot and he shoots! So close to drawing level.
Vinicius Junior clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there. He's being urged to shoot.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Up he goes! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos pokes it out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Conte. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Van Basten. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Fala do Monte, jogão, hein? Tive que pegar pesado, cara. Você tava dando trabalho demais aí. Falou do Monte. Abraço aí, com Deus.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
e Cruzeiro.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Busquets. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Primeira. For Lam. Great vision. And that's a throw. And here's Baggio. And that's been intercepted. And it's Baggio. Great ball, takes a shot! Just off target.
Davids really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Searching pass he's played there. It's Ronaldinho! Primeira. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi, and this is Shevchenko. And he's worked it through. Lam calmly anticipates. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. Cruzeiro, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lam. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be...
Oh, smashing header! Pass somewhat off target. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No luck with that dink over the top. Primeira. Now it's Van Basten. Back into the middle. And this is Messi. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's straight offside. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's on his way! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Defending was strong and firm. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shevchenko, and this is Messi. Now, can they get him away? Maldini plays it all the way forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids is onto this. Davids proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Roberto Baggio. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Facciamo gli auguri a tutti I tifosi che oggi festeggiano l'anniversario di matrimonio e che riceveranno un gentile omaggio. Attenzione, una
That gets things going for the second half.
Cruzeiro really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ronaldinho. Cruzeiro do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lam. That's been slipped through. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Looking for a runner. And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Shevchenko. Busquets looking to get on the end of this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Maldini plays it long. Busquets wins the duel this time. Bergobi. Long ball looking to counter. So we've reached the hour mark. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That is a crunching tackle. Makaleli. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Van Basten. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been knocked clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, delightful ball. Ronaldinho! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ronaldinho goes short. Crescer are looking to go forward now. Messi. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten played into the middle.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great challenge, time to perfection. And it's Messi. And Messi! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Roberto Carlos! Decent hit from there. Shevchenko. And this is Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 7. Numero 10.
Romario. Busquets.
Il numero 8.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Lam. That'll be a throw. Busquets gets a foot in here.
Inter can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Quality ball. Some resolute defending there.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's made its way to him. Oh, super find. Now there's a shot at goal! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where...
Noite, Paulo. Hardcore. Bourgeois. O baixo.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! Goal! Flamengo! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Crescer finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hazard. Now it's Haaland. And this is Hazard. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Haaland. Out to the right. Cruyff. Now Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Cruyff. Rijkaard. Luis Araujo. He's tried one! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Flamengo are doing very nicely. He's having a shot! They've done it! Right back in the game! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Primeira. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Crescer are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He might be in here. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Luis Araujo is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now, that looks a decent ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's a sharp little ball here. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. Looking to play him in. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos. And this is Eto'o. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Goes for the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe, there's the shot! And yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. And it's been played through. He's shot, surely! He scores! Crescer are back on level terms.
Oh, what a lovely...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
senhores, observem no telão as informações do trânsito. Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
And that's the second half started.
Camisa 11.
Cruyff.
Camisa 20.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Para a entrada de...
And he shoots!
Camisa
Oh,
9.
just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Eto'o.
That's going in strongly.
And they're quick to get it back. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's got tall. This time, surely, it's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Flamengo go into the lead. And here's Eto'o. Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's got the beating of his man. Platini. Cruzeiro needing a change of fortune here. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Out of play for a throw. Well, there's the clearance. He's away! Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. That is some save from Khan! Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Cruzeiro really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rijkaard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Flamengo looking to pass their way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Drilled in low. Cleared without complication. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's trying the shot. Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Flamengo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cruzeiro do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cruyff. Odo. 75 minutes played. And here's Van Basten. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now that's well seen too. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. This looks promising. He's got... Takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Substituição em andamento.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So now the difference is 3. Baresi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.